before. So, oh, yes, brilliant. Right, so I want to try and go down my chats and just see who's here. So, Maria, hi, Simone, I'm in the supermarket by connection. Thanks so much for coming, Maria. Thank you for coming on, Roxy. Thank you, Lenny. Sylvia, you're amazing. Thank you so much for donating that money. I really, really appreciate it. That's so kind of you. So, hi, Sylvia. I'm really out of breath. So, hi, everybody. And I am so happy that you are here. So, it's 12 p.m. in Hawaii. It's 10 p.m. here. And yeah, so I wanted to come on. I think I've had a look at everybody. So obviously, if anybody is having to shoot off or anything like that, then I totally understand. I'm just so appreciative that there's 7 people on the chat, 3 likes already. So I am just so made up. I was really panicking, like I said, because the baby just wouldn't sleep. Ryan was supposed to be back off his flight like 2 hours ago, and he's not. So, and I really wanted to get on this live because it's just been one of those things that I've been thinking about for quite a while now. So yeah, so any questions or anything, then just leave them below. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about was this whole thing about like sub for sub people. Hi, I hope I pronounced your name right, Montija. And hi, Yasmin. Nice to see you. So we've got 9 people in the chat now. Glad you can hear me, Sylvia. That's fantastic. So yeah, so what I would like to ask of you while I'm talking is if you could leave me some examples of comments maybe, or situations that you found yourself in where maybe someone's come over to your channel and asked you to subscribe, and you subscribe back to them, and then you feel like you're giving them support but maybe they're not giving support to you. Because I just feel like it's quite frustrating, isn't it? Because I don't know if Jay is going to come on tonight from My Type of Organised, but she said she was going to try and come on. And we've been talking about this a lot, that she's been making like content for quite a while now, but she's seeing red arrows all the time on her statistics, on her analytics, and she doesn't know what's going on. She's got people coming over. It is frustrating, Jane. You can just, I don't know why, but you can just sense when people are genuine, especially with the comments. And it's so frustrating when you put so much time and effort into your videos, especially like I see like the cleaning videos. It's not all the different angles and things like that. You've got cleaning to do anyway, and all your motherhood duties, and then you're cleaning, and you're filming, then you're editing and all that kind of stuff. And then for someone to just come on your channel and just say, oh, nice video, it's really frustrating. And like in my case, a couple of times now where I was going to premiere a video, or I was going to do a live, people have come on and said, great video, and it's not even been like live yet. So I've said, oh, what's so great about it? Because it's not live, obviously. And I've not had a response back. But I just feel like, obviously, YouTube, it's so much work to edit, and people just subscribe and probably never come back. Yeah, exactly, Lenny. And I think as well, it's hard when, if someone like me, when I subscribe to someone, I don't have it as that you'll see that I'm subscribing to you. So like I'll subscribe, but obviously I'll say I've subscribed, but you won't see it. And a lot of people do that, so you won't see that they've subscribed unless they mention it. And then the next day, a subscriber might go, and you don't know whether it's that person who subscribed to you and you subscribe back to them, and then the like unsubscribe. It's really frustrating. Hi Riri, nice to see you. So, oh, it's so lovely to have all you ladies, and you're from all different places as well around the world, so it's really fantastic. So, I don't know if Sky's going to get on this live or not, but she was one of the ladies that compelled me to make this video as well, because she makes really good content in Australia, and she messaged me on one of my videos. She's played all my videos for me, which is so kind of her, to help with my watch time. And I asked her, how come you've not made no videos for a while? And she said she just doesn't feel motivated because of these generic comments that she's getting. And it's funny, there's one lady that I talked to, and she's called London Art Nanny, and we had a bit of a laugh about it, about the generic comments that we get. You know, like, she'll make a video where it's maybe making something for children, and then someone will come on and say, oh, that looks really delicious, but it's like arts and crafts. They've obviously not watched the video. And I've just got some comments here. So Sylvia, when I would make videos about my twins and I get comments like, nice baby, please stop by to my channel and sub. Like, how, it's ridiculous, isn't it? You know, there's no thought at all sometimes with these comments. And Roxy says, yeah, it does take a lot of work to edit. It can be so frustrating. And Yasmin, it is really frustrating, as I said on your Precious Live video, best to do sub to sub if you really are interested in the content. And I made that mistake, so some now are on my sub list but have never returned, and it makes me feel bad. Those comments are spams, yeah. Yeah, and Lenny's just asking where's everyone from. So it'd be really nice if you could write down in the comments where you're from. So Lenny's from Holland. So yeah, it's for me, it's really frustrating, and I'd say you ladies who were on here, you show love on my video and on my videos, and I come over to your channel, and I'd say there's maybe about 20 people or more that I'm thinking, are they watching my videos or not? And I'm going over to the channels and they're coming over to mine. But like I said, the comments are just generic. And then when I look at my analytics, I could have like a 10-minute video and it's only, like what's the thing that I want to say, like the average view duration says only 1 minute. And I know that, say, my content's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and maybe there's some content creators who, not content creators, maybe just people who watch YouTube in general, maybe they've clicked on my video by accident, or they don't like my video, so they've clicked off. But I just think it's sad when you've got someone that comes over to your channel and says that they want to support you, and then it's one of them that come over. And I don't even know whether they realise that if they come over and if they comment, yeah, it's nice, but if they click off in the first 5 seconds, and let's say if that happens 5 times and maybe you've only got like 50 views and your video's 15 minutes long, it must really, really impact your overall watch time. And then not just that, I mean, I've watched some videos before of people talking about growth on YouTube and everything, and they've said that if that happens and that shows to YouTube that your content isn't really that good, so it's not going to be recommended and it's going to get buried. And I think that is such a shame. So it's kind of like, what are your opinions on this? Because in the beginning, when I was obviously when I was wanting to grow my channel, and say people was coming over and I was actively going over to other people's channels, I did try to look for channels that I was interested in and not just random channels. But I've noticed that a lot of people that come over to my channel like now, or say just before I hit the 1,000, they were coming over, and I go on the channel and the content it's not really what I'm interested in, but I see that they've got a passion for YouTube. So with them types of creators, if I'm cleaning and stuff like that, I'll play them in the background. And if I commit to watching the video, then I'll watch all of it, because like I said, I'm so conscious of people's watch time and I really don't want to hurt the channel. But then obviously if you're doing that with like 50 people, it's really difficult to keep on top of it. And if you don't know that they're watching your video as well. So what do you ladies do? Are you going over to look for channels that are that you're interested in, or have you laid off going and connecting with people now? And like, what are your kind of like strategies? And have you been guilty of going over and writing generic comments in anyone's videos as well? So Yasmin said, and also it's frustrating in my case. Now I think I want to only support others, either shout out or of binge watch to only those who take the time to comment on my videos consistently. I know I feel like that as well, Yasmin. And I think because you build up relationships with people, don't you? And it's like, you know who's coming over and showing love on a regular basis. So you know to go and have a look on their channels before maybe even you're notified, to see if they've got something uploaded, because you're building them relationship. That's something that I'm definitely doing with quite a few of your channels, and because I'm really enjoying the content. But the ones that don't really pitch up, and the ones that are the ones that, you know, for me, for example, it seems to be the ones that come over and ask me for support, and then I'll go over, and then all of a sudden they just disappear and then they don't come on anymore. Yasmin said, oh no, Lenny, no strategy yet, no strategy yet. I have some channels that I really love and I like to comment on good comments. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think it's nice. Like I've said this in some of my monetization videos that I've done before, when I was saying about growing on YouTube. I really feel like if you take the time out to watch and then write thorough messages, like a lot of you do that, and I'd say not specifically say it, you know, there's obviously, I don't want to, what's the word, use favoritism, but like say for example like Sylvia, she's on the chat. If you go through my videos, you'll see she'll write a really long lovely message, and you can just see that she's really took the time out, and she'll, you know, she'll say, if you made a video for 50 minutes or an hour, we were talking about this last night on WhatsApp, she said I would watch it. Like she's all the way over in Arizona, and I just love that you can meet all different ladies all over it, and they'll really love enjoying watching your channel. And oh, I was going to say something now and I've just totally lost my train of thought. That leads me to something actually. I can't remember who I was talking to about it the other day, but they were saying, and I didn't even realize people were doing this as well. They might come across like they're writing a really thoughtful message, but maybe they'll go to 2 minutes on your video, watch a little bit and write something, then fast forward say 6 minutes and then look at what you've done or what you're saying and then write something, so then it gives the illusion that they've watched all your video. So it's crazy, isn't it? I really know that people don't have a lot of time, but if you know, especially as a content creator, that clicking off is going to hurt that other person's channel, why would you do it? I just don't see the point in it. And what goes around comes around, doesn't it? And Sylvia said, I prefer to only support someone if I 100% enjoy their content. That makes it easier because as a twin mum, I don't have so much time running on my hands. No, exactly, Sylvia. You've got to use your time wisely, and it can end up getting ridiculous if you've got loads of people that you're watching and you're editing and you're filming. It amounts to more than a full-time job, doesn't it? Especially when you look at the how long have you been on YouTube, for example, and if you've got Instagram and you've got any other social media things, it can all amount up, can't it? And then I don't know how you ladies do it when you're working full-time as well, and your mummy duties and doing YouTube. Hats off to you, definitely. So Yasmin said, so videos on my channel is on a pause for a while until I catch up. I'm here. Oh, thank you for coming. But first, Mum Life, got another UK mum on here. So we are just talking about a Masterkind 211. I'm live. Nice to meet you as well. And oh, me, oh, Mum. Hi, Brittany. Hello, everyone. I made it. So glad that you're here. If you've never been over to Brittany's channel before, she's the channel Oh Me Oh Mum. Oh Me Oh Mum, yeah. She makes live videos, and unfortunately, when she goes live, usually it's 2 o'clock in the morning over here, so I don't get on them, so I catch up on them later on. But if you're interested in learning about TubeBuddy, growing on YouTube and getting brand deals, even if you've only got a couple of hundred subscribers, she has just got a wealth of wisdom. Her lives are absolutely fantastic, and they are there on her channel to replay if you want to check them out. I'm so glad you can make it. You could make it, Brittany. We were just talking about people clicking off within the first 5 seconds and hurting watch time. You are an expert when it comes to analytics. Would you be able to share your thoughts on the sub for sub and people doing this when they're just maybe writing a generic comment and just coming on someone's channel like in the first 5 seconds or clicking off? I wonder, was it your chat? Because I was just talking about how it was your live chat actually, when someone will give the illusion that they're watching the video and they'll watch the first couple of minutes and then they'll fast forward to like near the end. Yeah, and often I will leave the video on if I cannot watch all of the video, so just so clicking off right away doesn't hurt the channel retention. Yeah, that's what I do. If it's especially if it's like a speaking video, so like if I'm pottering around on doing something else on the laptop, I'll leave it open another window and then I'll get on with what I'm doing, or if I'm cleaning or whatever. So then, yeah, it's not hurting the channel then. Hi, Bianca. Nice to meet you. Not nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Sorry, it's quite late here. And I've had a really, really like full on day with the kids. So yeah, Bianca and hi, Simone. Hi, everyone. We've got a load of different ladies from all over the world today, Bianca. Oh, thanks for the shout out. You're the sweetest. Oh, you're welcome, Brittany. And there are days, this is Roxy's comment, there are days when I watch as much videos of all those who support me, but some days there's just no time. So I try to do my best. It's definitely a balancing act. That I like I said, I don't know, because obviously you're a full-time working mum and you've got 2 kids, Roxy. So for you to be, and the types of videos that Roxy makes, if you've not been over to her channel, if you've never been to Hawaii, if you see her videos, you'll just want to go. Her videos should be on like the Hawaiian Tourist Board website. Like, they're really, really awesome. So to take the time out to edit them videos and work and reply to comments and everything is amazing. Hi, Lynn, my goat shed life. I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for coming on. So Lynn is another one of my lovely subscribers, and if you like little like nice videos, like she does Funny Friday and Word Wednesday, she's a really, really lovely lady, and she lives in a goat shed. You've got to go and check out her channel. It's awesome. So Yasmin, so true, Roxy, and oh me, oh mum, sub for sub can be such a dangerous thing, because people don't actually care about your content and they won't help your watch time. It's just like buying tickets to an event but not showing up. I totally agree with that. It is, I think it can be so, what's the word I'm looking for? So tempting to do in the beginning, especially if your channel's not growing or you're losing subscribers and you might think, right, I'm just going to go over, or you're going to accept the sub for sub. But 9 times out of 10, these people, it's like, I think they probably just go around channels like all day doing it, and then when you subscribe back, then they don't come back to your channel, and they delete, and then you don't know who it is that's gone off. I often apologize if I've missed a video and try to watch as many as I can. Yasmin just said that. I'm the same, Yasmin. I feel like it stresses me out sometimes, because especially if I know that people's coming over and really being like lovely on my channel, and if I've not watched the video like straight away, like within like say a day, then I really do start feeling guilty, and but I suppose like the more people you're supporting, it's difficult to try and keep on top of all of the new videos. Oh, thank you, dear. That's Lynn and Bianca. I get very behind on videos because I don't watch unless I can devote the time to fully watch the videos, which is mostly on the weekend. Yeah, I think that's it. It's a real fine balancing act. And how many people would you say that you are actively, like all of you who are watching, how many channels would you say you are watching actively and supporting? Like, I try to work it out, and I think with me, like I've got like a core group of ladies, and I'm not just saying this because you're all on here, but you are part of the core group, and I'd say that there's probably about another 10 to 15, so there's 8 on here now. So there's about another 10 to 15 that I actively support and I watch properly, and then I comment. And then I've probably got about 15 or 20 people that I'll watch, but I'll be probably pottering around, or I'll be on the laptop doing something, and then I'll like reply. And usually the kind of channels that have been coming over to mine and consistently supporting me and got me to where I am. But I don't want to be rude. I'm not really, they're not really content that I would watch on a regular basis. So they might be cooking channels, or there are some cooking channels that I love, but there might be some cooking channels, or I don't want to specifically say, because if someone watches it, I don't want them to think I'm being rude. But I just know that they're passionate about YouTube, and I want to support them, and I want them to achieve what they want to do. So, and I've had the conversations with some of them as well, that I might not be able to watch all your videos, or if I do watch all your videos, I might not be able to give you like an in-depth comment, but I'm making sure that I'm watching all of your videos, if that makes sense. I must have said videos about 1,000,000 times then. I leave a generic comment on cleaning videos, but I leave it on because for me, those cleaning videos, I seriously need playing and can't type a long message while I'm doing a show. No, I totally agree with that. And some of the videos, especially like the cleaning ones, they can be very, very long, can't they? Especially the speed one, and if there's like if there's just music playing and there's no talking. I think fellow YouTubers have to think about how their actions can harm other YouTubers and treat them the way that they wanted to be treated. That is so true, Brittany. It really, really is, because I know that it can be so disheartening for people, and there's been two content creators that I've really loved watching, and they've just got so fed up and unmotivated because of all the spam comments and generic comments, and just, you know, they're investing a lot of time into the videos and everything, and they're not getting a lot of support, and they've taken themselves away from YouTube. They are watching videos still, but they're not making content, and I'm so gutted for them, you know, especially if they've been investing so much time into the videos. But it just feels like a lot of people, they're just thinking about themselves, but YouTube's about community, isn't it? And I feel like if you help others and you treat people how you want to be treated, then you will grow, and you'll get nice, decent support, and then people will come back week on week and support your videos. I feel guilty for not watching those that I like and want to support. Lynn said, yeah, me too, Lynn. It's a real juggling act to watch everybody, and especially when new people are coming over, and they might not necessarily be like sub for sub, but you want to add more channels to support, but it's like, how many is too many? It's really, really hard. Lenny, if I don't have the time to watch the whole video, then I will continue listening with my headphones, so I'm still listening while cooking, cleaning. I didn't know that clicking off harmed my channel. Yeah, it does. Lenny's your channel's been live now for about a month, hasn't it, Lenny? Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately, Lenny, if people come on your channel and then just write a comment, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but if the video goes in lightly, not the video, the comment goes in lightly spam, is that a good sign that someone hasn't watched your video? Because someone said that before, and then I've seen people comment on channels saying, make sure you watch 3 minutes of it, otherwise your comment will go to the spam. So if someone just comes on and watches like 10 seconds of your video and then say it's half an hour long, and then write a comment and then click off, that is really going to affect your watch time, Lenny. And like I was saying, I mean, Brittany might be able to, she probably knows a lot more about this than me, but from the research that I've done, it can just really YouTube might not recommend your videos. I mean, I know it's difficult for your videos to get recommended when we're small YouTubers anyway, unless it's, like I said, about timeless videos, or something completely different, like Yasmin, who's on the chat now. She does dumpster diving videos, and they're really, really popular, and a lot of people are searching for them. But if we're making like cleaning videos, or I'm just thinking, do you know, like all shopping hauls, what a lot of mums are making, it could be really difficult to be suggested and recommended. So if people are clicking off and not watching the whole video, at least half of it, it's really gonna impact the watch time. You stressed me, burnout completely. Yeah. So are you saying that you've got a burnout, Yasmin, because of all of the making the videos and watching everybody? Oh gosh, there are so many, maybe 20 to 30. So yeah, it's hard, isn't it? And if that 20 to 30 are making 20-30 minute videos, like I'll go down. Do you know, like when you're on YouTube and you can see, and on your phone, and it'll show like a dot to show that someone's made a new video. I'll go down, and any that are a couple of minutes long, and say I've got the time, then I'll watch them. And then if it's a longer video, then that's when I'll have to save it for some time else that I can sit down and watch it. But I think watching other people's videos sometimes take longer than actually making them myself. Sorry, I'm getting all tongue-tied here. I'm actively supporting about 25 channels consistently. It's a lot. It is a lot. It is definitely, especially if the videos are really long and you're wanting to watch all of it and then write a really nice comment, Lenny, now that I know this, I will definitely think twice before reacting for sub to sub. Yeah, I think because your channel, like you're growing now, Lenny, it probably is a good idea to anybody that comes over, you can see. I'm just trying to think. I mean, I don't know. Please tell me what your experience is. But usually when I get, can we support each other, or a sub for sub kind of comment, it's very rare that it's like a long message saying, oh, I really like this and your kids are this and all that kind of stuff. It's usually, oh, hi, new subscriber, hope we can support each other. It's never like an in-depth message. So me and Sylvia were talking about this. Sometimes, like, I know this might sound weird and some of you might not agree with it, but sometimes you can just send someone's vibe by the message, and then if you click on the channel and maybe watch one of the videos, and to kind of like sum up whether they're sincere or not. So it might be worth just seeing, Lenny, what kind of comment they've written, see what channel they've got, whether you would genuinely enjoy watching their videos, for example, and then subscribing to the channel. But if you're not interested, you could just leave like oh thanks, and then just leave it as that. And if they really are interested, then they will come over and watch more of your videos. I've noticed that before. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you could hear that, but the phone was just ringing. Sorry. But I've just lost my train of thought now. Sorry. I'm just going to go through the messages because I don't want to go not answer all of them. Sorry. So yeah. So hi Elizabeth. So glad that you made it. So yeah, I have ended up talking so much and I've missed loads of your messages now, but at least it'll keep the discussion going, won't it? So yeah, so I will definitely think twice. Yasmin, Lenny, it just harms the analytics when you click off because YouTube won't recognize a video to put it in the right place, if that makes sense. And then Lynn said then that many again that I watch occasionally. Yeah, that's the same with me. Double the amount of who I just watch occasionally, and if I don't say, like, if I've watched 5 of their videos and then they've not come back, I won't watch again, and then all of a sudden they'll pop up because it's like they want your support again. So then I'll go over and watch another one of their videos. Lenny, Yasmin, I get it. I'm so new here. And Naf. Oh no, Lenny, do you know what? There's so much. Even me, I don't know half of how to use YouTube and the analytics and to optimize my videos. I'm just learning on the go. And I just think that there's probably a wealth of knowledge on this chat, and if anybody else is going to do any more lives, it would be really good for us to have more chats. And like I said, with Brittany's channel, she just shares a wealth of information, so I would definitely check out her last couple of lives. They're really, really good. So yeah, Karma, yeah, you and me both, we all are despite me and Simone are monetized. Simone for monetized before me, but she has been doing it longer than me. I'm a newbie, only been doing it for 3 months now. Yasmin's growth has been phenomenal in such a short space of time, and for me it's just inspirational to see. But the effort that goes into her videos, she's, you know what I mean, like, if you're into channels that are creative, like the things that she does, and the dumpster diving videos are really interesting as well. Please check out Yasmin's channel. But she's one of those, I can understand why so many people subscribe to your channel, Yasmin, because you're just a really genuine, down to earth person. And when you come over and comment, like you came over from Roxy's channel, and I could see straight away when I was saying about the vibe, the message you left me, and consequently you're just consistent. And I know that you've got a lot on with your job and your 3 boys and everything, but you're just always there to be supportive, and I really love that about you. So I just feel like you deserve everything that's happening with your channel. Sylvia, sometimes I've tagged someone that I thought was a supporter and they never comment again, and then I realised that person wasn't a true supporter, so you will be disappointed sometimes. Sylvia, we've talked about this at length, haven't we? It is really, really frustrating, but I just feel like some of these content creators, it's just all about them, isn't it? And they're not genuinely coming on your channel to support you. It's just about their growth, unfortunately. So yeah, Lenny, 1 month that she's been But Lenny, one of your videos I saw the other day, you're cleaning one, and I thought it was awesome. And I saw that you've got over 600 views on that video already, and it's only been up about a week, hasn't it? So that's really, really good. My screen's frozen, but I'm still here. Bad connection. Sorry, that's Brittany. No problem. I was having a right nightmare when I was trying to get on before. I hope I can trim this live because I was in and out of the screen at the beginning. And then my battery dies. That happens to me loads, especially when I go on people's lives and I feel really bad. I'm in the middle of a conversation with them and then my battery goes. Gosh, I'm learning. I didn't know that. Yeah, do you know what? There's been a wealth of information that's been given on the chat, and most of them are mums on this channel and from all over the world, Elizabeth, and they've just been sharing their experience with clicking off in the first 5 seconds and generic comments and sub for sub and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, have a look through all the comments. Lenny, thanks for sharing this. I'm learning a lot. Oh, you're so welcome, Lenny. I didn't know where this chat was going to go, but my last live ended up, it was like 2 hours, and like Brittany was on it and Jay and Yasmin was on it, and we were talking about monetization and growing on YouTube and how to grow, and it just ended up, like I said, 2 hours. I think they have to stay on for so long. I thought it was like 30 seconds, but I'm not sure. We could Google it, lol. Yeah, that's true. We could Google it. That's true. It will go in the spam. Yeah, I definitely don't do sub for sub, but first mum life. Yeah, I just, the more I've learned the hard way that it can really hurt your channel, and then you end up, I think at one stage I had like 300 channels that I was subscribed to, and they weren't even channels that I'd been watching before I even started making content. And I thought, how am I going to get through watching 300 channels? So I've gone, but they weren't all from, like, I hadn't gone over and like done sub for sub myself. I think just over the time, people coming over, and then I'm like, oh, they subscribe to my channel, I want to support them, and then go over. But then I realised that out of that 300, probably not even 50 of them was coming back and watching my videos, unfortunately. Has everyone here created playlists? Does anybody want to answer Lynn's question? I've got playlists. Have you got any playlists, Lynn? I've got quite a few actually, and I don't know whether that's a problem if you've got too many, if it can be overwhelming. But you know, on my channel, I've got so much different variety. But that leads me on to something. Has everybody been hearing about this COPPA law and how it could affect channels that's making videos that could be deemed as being directed for children? Because I've made a video on that I'm putting up next week, because unfortunately I'm not going to be making any more videos with the kids anymore, because two videos now, even though they're not for kids, the YouTubers overrided it and said that they are, so it will restrict comments and monetization, and we'd be just being monetized. I don't want that to happen. Hi Africa, nice to see you. Sorry it's taken me so while to get down these comments and say hi. So yeah, so Africa's on as well if you want to say hi to her. She's a really, really lovely subscriber, and I like to support channels that are that are the same as mine, or content I actually like. I've learned the hard way of supporting channels that I don't really, not that they have bad content, I just don't really, it's not what I'm passionate about, what they're kind of like making videos about. So Yasmin, so make sure you check the notifications on the Creator Studio. And my Goat Shed Life, Sylvia, yes, I have had that happen. Try not to get disappointed. I know I did the right thing and was honest with my tag or shout out. Yeah, it can be like, and you don't want to like tell them, do you? Oh, I tagged you in a video. Do you want to do it? And because it can end up making them feel like bad, maybe, that they've not seen it. It's really, it's a funny one, isn't it? And that reminds me, I'm in the middle of doing a vision board stroke bucket list. Lynn from My Goat Shed Life, she tagged me in that, and I've been working on it, and I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. I've really enjoyed it. And that reminds me, a couple of people on Instagram said that it was a good idea. Roxy said that her dream location would be to go to Bora Bora. So if you want me, I don't like tagging people if they don't really want to do it. But if you want me to tag you in the vision board stroke bucket list, then please leave me a comment, and then I will tag you in it when I make the video tomorrow. I'd really love to see what you come up with. So yes, Elizabeth said yes, I've had loads of those too. Jasmine, don't get me wrong, I do sub to sub, but now I select who I want to do it with, that I know I will follow and I will enjoy the videos. Yeah, do you know what I've done now? I don't know if it's because obviously I wanted to get to the 1,000 subscribers, and then after I felt a bit like relieved. I still gonna always like turn up and support everybody, because I think it's really important and I want other people to achieve their goals as well. But I haven't actively gone on to look for any other content creators. I've just been concentrating on the ones that subscribe. And if people come over, then I'll, check out the channel and everything. And 9 times out of 10, then I will end up supporting them. But and also as well, I've noticed more. I don't know if you've noticed it, all the similar like faces pop up on different comments now, which is really awesome. So say say for example, Crystal Evans, I really like watching her channel, and like if she gives you a shout out, then maybe some of her subscribers will come over to my channel and say, oh, I'm here from Crystal. So then I definitely want to support like friends of yours, if you get what I mean, like anyone who's friends, like on this live now, everybody who is on here, I can hand on my heart say that you are all genuine and lovely, and I love watching your videos, and it will be so awesome if you ladies can connect and grow together, and we can all get over that 1,000 mark and start making some money. Already 11 people, and you're doing a great job, Simone. Thanks for being so honest. Oh, thanks, Lenny. That's one thing I've always wanted to do, is just to try to just be honest and keep it real. And I hope you can understand everything I'm saying, because I've got a really strong like Lancashire accent, and obviously a lot of you mums are from America, and I speak quite fast as well. Hi Brittany, Brittany's back. So yeah, we were just talking about we've just been carrying the conversation about subscribers and sub for sub and everything. Oh no, crying baby. Oh, Letty, is your baby crying? Baby awake. Oh, Elizabeth, your baby's awake. Oh, no problem. Yeah, you just said be right back. Not only me, Simone, there are some mamas who do more creative videos than me. There are some amazing creative videos out there, isn't there? And like I was saying, I don't know how people can find the time to put so much effort into the YouTube channel and doing everything at home with the family and going out to work. Agreed, Lenny. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, please. Give me a thumbs up if you've not already done so. There's 11 people in the chat. I don't know if the 11 people include me or not. I don't know how it works. 12 people now. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. It's really, 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 really good. Love you all. It's very nice to see so much support for Simone. You deserve it. Sylvia, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I really appreciate you donating the money. That is so kind of you. Sylvia has been here on my channel for the longest time, and she's one of those, like when you start a YouTube channel and you've watched big YouTubers and you see that they make videos, and within the first minute of the video going up, like someone showing love, not a sub for sub type of message, but just genuinely supports your videos, no matter what it is, that they take the time out. And she's got twin babies, and she's got she's a mum at home looking after those babies, but she's always there to support me, and we've connected on WhatsApp as well, and we chat all the time, and she's just such a lovely person. So I just want to say a big thank you to you, Sylvia. You're amazing, and I'm tagging you in the vision board bucket list. Yasmin, if I missed anyone's videos, I'm taking the opportunity to say sorry. I will catch up. There is an app or something, people are paying for views, and I know it's cheating. Yeah, do you know what? I'm so glad that you mentioned that, Africa, because I did some research into that, and a lot of these companies, they say that it's not breaking the community guidelines of YouTube. But when I've done some digging, and maybe I'll make a video on this, it says something like you're not allowed to manipulate the data, and that even includes these generic comments that people's putting on as well, because it's classed as spam. So to buy views and to buy subscribers, it's really dangerous, particularly if you monetize, because you can end up having strikes and having your channel disabled. And I've noticed as well, I don't know if any of you've been on Social Blade. If you don't know what Social Blade is, it's a good tool. You don't have to sign up to it, but you can type any channel name in, and then it'll show you the growth of the channel, show you how many views they're having a day, and what's the projected growth as well. So if you've not been on there, you could put your channel name in, and then it'll tell you how many views you've got and what your potential earning is if you monetize or even if you're not. So for me, it just gave me that kind of like inspiration of I could be making that much money. So like this is ridiculous. Obviously, I'm not going to make as much money as this guy, but if you go on Ryan's Toys on there, he's getting like $150,000 per video or something. It's ridiculous. So it just makes me think that one video can just be completely life-changing, can't it? So I really like going on there so I can see how many views there are. But that takes me back. I've just gone off topic. I've noticed that when I've gone on there and looked at analytics of some channels, sometimes there's like a drop in the number of views or even subscribers, like huge amount. Well, obviously YouTube, they do something, don't they, like every now and again where they I don't know if it's an algorithm or whatever it is, and it will delete any channels that haven't been in use for a long time or any spam channels or anything like that. But also I think it can detect these artificial comments and likes and views and subscribes and everything. So sometimes someone's channel can just loads of the views, loads of the subscribers can go down because of this artificial buying views stuff. But I don't know whether it's true or not, but I've watched some videos before and some people have said even the big YouTubers do it, but I don't know whether they do or not. But I wouldn't want to risk it. It's not worth it, is it? I can't see the thumbs up option anywhere. I don't know. I can't, because I'm on my phone. I don't know how some would you have to go? I don't know. Can someone explain to Lenny how you do the thumbs up, because I can't even think. Yeah, Africa. It is. I didn't even know that you could donate on here, and Sylvia's kindly done it. So thanks so much, Sylvia. I really appreciate it. So I'm just going back because I've not answered all of the questions, so I'm just going to go back. Yes, same here. This weekend I'll be catching up on videos. Brittany, I'll try to watch at least one video from everyone I support per week. However, some weeks it's hard because we all have lives outside of YouTube, but I think it's so important to be understanding. Exactly, well, you're homeschooling and you've got your family to take care of, you're making your own videos, and obviously you're doing your lives and you're doing your research and everything. It can take a lot of time up watching everyone's videos. Who has the money to pay for view? I know. And it's not even, what I can't get my head around is some of these sites, they'll give you like 1,000 views for free. And then you sign up. Is the baby all right? Yeah. Ryan's just coming, sorry. They'll give you like 1,000 for free or so many likes, but surely, correct me if I'm wrong, but surely like you'd need to have probably like 50,000 views to make a difference, to make YouTube see, right, yeah, this is a really popular video and we'll recommend it. And then to buy 50,000 views, yeah, I am having fun, yeah. I say he is right. I couldn't find a headset. I've got 12 people watching. How amazing, from all over the world. And then Sylvia, how amazing is it? She's donated £19.
Wow.
How amazing. Yeah, I'm really blown away by the support. So yeah, I'm really, really, really grateful. So yeah. Do you want to say anything?
I'm good.
You're right. Yeah, he's just Ryan's just saying hi to you all. He's just got back from England. There was a rugby match. He's a head coach, if you didn't know, so he was there with that, and then he's just got back now. So
what a day. You almost missed the flight.
You almost missed the flight, saying you almost missed the flight. So yeah, so I think you'd have to buy a lot of views. And I mean, the subscriber, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of tempted, thinking, especially, I don't know if any of you experienced this, if you're around about 600, 700 subscribers, but I hit like a wall where in a month I might have only been getting like 2 subscribers. And I was thinking, what am I doing this for? And then I don't know what it was. Maybe it was like a video I was watching and they were saying about buying subscribers. And I'm not going to like cross my mind, but I thought, no way. If I did it and then I ended up getting penalised, that's when I looked into all the community guidelines and terms and everything. And I thought, there's no way, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to mess my channel up. And so I'm just working my way down again. So yeah, who has the money to pay? Yeah. Yes, all my Funny Fridays, Word Wednesdays, how-to videos groups. Yeah, I think that's a really good idea to do that, Lynn, because then, you know, if you've got them playlists and people are really loving the Funny Fridays, they can click on them and then watch all of them. That's one thing I like to do. Do you ever like to do that, ladies? If there's a channel that you really like and then you'll just put the whole videos on a playlist and then just binge watch the videos. I really like doing that. Yes, I have, but none of my videos are meant for kids, just for parents. Yeah, I don't get it. Some of my videos, they're predominantly for parents, like the homeschool one that I just did. I know that the kids were on the computer doing work, but the conversation was all adult, but they've said it's made for kids. So yeah, I'm a bit frustrated. So that's why I'm just not even gonna have the kids in anymore. My Halloween is not monetized. Why? Why would they not monetize it? That's weird. So is my Christmas tree. Still don't know why. So have they said it's made for kids then, that one? Any hate reactions, anyone? I heard about this and I'm not looking forward to it. Anyone want to share that if you've not already, because I'm just working down. I have had hate comment on if you're more of a new subscriber, you might not know that I started my channel off because I wanted to help women who had an emergency C-section and they wanted a natural birth. And with my second baby, I had a home birth and it was really nice. And then with my third birth, I was documenting it and I was preparing for that. And then this woman came on and said that I was irresponsible wanting to have a vaginal birth and that I wanted my baby to die in the birth canal and just so that I could have my perfect birth experience. So I was pregnant and I was a bit like taken aback, but I realised that this woman, she was going on to quite a few pregnant women's videos and no matter what they were doing, she was just going in and just thought that every single woman should have a C-section, whether they had no medical conditions or anything. And there was just no reasoning with it. And that's the thing, Ryan has said that to me when I've had thumbs down or negative comments. He said, you're always going to get haters, so you know, don't worry about it. And when I've been feeling a bit deflated, I'll look at the likes compared to the dislikes and it always makes me happy because I know you're always going to get dislikes, but at least the likes outweigh the dislikes, if you know what I mean. But I'd say me and Sylvia talk about this a lot, and yeah, like I had some funny comments yesterday, so I'll message Sylvia and I'll say, oh, I had this comment, am I overreacting? And then she'll go on, read the comment, and then she'll come and give me her opinion, and then I'll feel like a lot better. But I'm quite a sensitive person, and I can take some people's comments to heart, especially if they're quite what's the word I'm looking for? Not abrupt, but just straight to the point, if you know what I mean. I know some people don't want to cause an offence, and sometimes it can be cultural, but I do take people's comments to heart, especially if I'm trying to help people. Anybody had any hateful comments, please share them below. I want you to tag me. Yep, I'm going to tag you, definitely 100%. Our dream vacation is to go to England. I think you would really like it. Is there anywhere in particular that you would like to visit in England? There's so many beautiful parts, and if you do ever get over, I would suggest going to the Lake Districts because it is really, really beautiful. Yes, tag me to the vision board. I've been meaning to do it. I'll tag you as well. But what will the deadline be? You take your time with it. Like with Lynn, I hope you don't mind that I've not done it yet. I've just been so busy trying to get some other videos edited what I'd add, you know, to free up space on my phone. So that's why I want to get it done tomorrow. And it's been a couple of weeks, so there's no deadline. Just take your time with it. Especially, I mean, you could do, if you look at Lynn's video, when I've come off here and I do the description box, I'll tag Lynn's video so you can see what she did. But I'm doing it a bit different because I want to do the video board stroke bucket list. So it might take you a bit of time. Obviously, if you're doing the vision board, cutting things out and getting magazines. But if you're doing the bucket list, then it might be a bit quicker. So you could decide whether you want to amalgamate the two or just do one or the other. But we thought of a name and I can't even remember it now. Like, we mixed the vision board with the bucket list. Lynn, what was it that we called it? I'm going to have to go back to our comments and have a look. Don't tag me, you guys. You know I'm still shy. Oh, yes. I mean, you could do it and then just show the board. You could hide behind it. It'd be really interesting to see what your bucket list would be or your vision board. And I bet it would have loads of beautiful things on it because you're so creative. I have to head out, but I will replay this. I don't want to miss out on the discussion. It was nice to talk to you all. It was really good talking to you, Roxy, and I'll make sure to tag you in that video when I get it uploaded. And thanks so much for watching for this last hour. I can't believe it's nearly an hour. It's gone so fast. Correct, Simone, so correct. Support only the ones you have first. Build the first 1K community. Yeah, definitely. I think anyone who has been pivotal in getting you to 1,000. I don't know if Jane is still on the channel or not, from the We Are the Salcedos. She makes content with her husband and daughter and in the Philippines, and she was getting her family members to subscribe to my channel. She always watches all of my videos and she writes really lovely comments and everything. She's been super supportive, and when I suggested her making Yorkshire puddings, oh, thanks Ryan, I got a nice cup of tea. I think you need a cup of tea when you're on here because you end up talking so long, your voice gets it'd be brilliant, you know, if you could have like 3-way conversations.
It's a process.
Yeah, process of what?
The whole journey. It shouldn't be, I just want to have to do this.
Yeah,
So that
he's
goes in your mind.
Ryan's
It's a
just
process.
saying it's a process. Like
Are you really enjoying it?
yeah, he's asking. He's gonna come out with all these questions now. I know what he's like. If you've watched some of my videos before, once he gets going, he doesn't be quiet. So I he's saying it's a process. Obviously with YouTube, and are you doing it because you love it? Because I think when you do it because you love it, and say it's like a creative outlet, I really feel like you get a lot more out of it. And I always felt like, obviously I want to make money from it, but if I made money then it was a bonus. I'm just really enjoying it. So Lynn said there was no deadline. It was a bucket list channel. I turned my bucket list into a vision board on my wall, kind of bucket board. That was it, bucket board. So bucket board, that's what it's called. So if anyone wants to do the bucket board, check Lynn's channel out and I'll put a link to the video. And if anyone wants to do it, I think it'd be really good like tag to do. Most of us are already connected. Yeah, we are actually, aren't we? Okay, thank you, Lynn. Hi everyone. Africa's saying hi to everybody. I think we better get a I think we better get a content as we go. And everyone go give this live a thumbs up. This is a great conversation. Thanks for it, Bianca. Yep, I've got 13 thumbs up so far, so that's fantastic.
What is your superpower?
Ryan.
No, not everyone's got a superpower.
Okay, no. Ryan has asked,
not being silly,
what is your superpower? If you can leave your comment really down below. What are you really good at? And what have you ever really discovered what you're good at? He likes to ask these. He does it with me all the time. He asks me these questions randomly, and then it just gets me thinking. So yeah, if you can answer his question, then I'll read it out. So I've got 14 likes now. That is really awesome. I can't see the thumbs up option anywhere. I'm really sorry, Lenny, about that. I don't. Maybe after the live's finished, then you'll be able to click it then. Hi Melanin, 100%. Nice to have you here. So are you interested in growing your channel, and have you had any experiences of people clicking on your video and clicking out? What are the funniest or weirdest comments that you've had, and have you had any offensive comments? Yasmin, yes, it's a forever learning process, especially since I only have my phone. I am still blown away, Yasmin, that you're able to edit and do everything on your phone. I just don't even know how. Do any of you edit on your phone as well? And is it easier on an Apple phone? Because I've not got an Apple phone. live. Yeah, it's a forever learning process. Yeah, you have to close out of the live chat if you're on your phone to give the thumbs up, then come back in. Right. Okay, did you get that, Lenny? Lenny, what is your main content? Is that question for me to everybody? So what is your main content? So me, I was trying to think about my keywords before on YouTube because I was trying to update my description box. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, you know, like they say, you should have a niche. I've got so many different things that I like. So I like making videos about motherhood, about homeschool, about childbirth, like travel, cooking. So my content, I couldn't even tell you what my actual. I don't have like a main content, if you will. Does anybody have like a main thing, or have you got all different interests? There is two people. Yeah, how would you sum it up? Ryan's just said there is two people I follow. I just started, and on all of these channels, they have like 400, 600 views, even with the first video. What kind of videos are they making? Do they stand out, or do you reckon they are buying views? All kind of parenting, inspiration and motivation. Mum of 3 boys, living in the Netherlands, and I like to share lessons learned, experience, ideas and things that worked for us, and I hope to be helpful. I think that is a really, really nice story of your channel, and from the videos that I've seen so far, that they definitely represent what you are summing up your channel as.
Our richness is life.
Ryan said our richness is life. I like that. I like that summary. Yasmin, I video on my phone. I do have a laptop for editing. I'm so glad, Mum, I'm so glad you're doing this, Simone. I'm doing my small YouTuber live earlier today, so some of my international friends can join me, but I'm glad you started them too, because I think they are helpful. That's awesome. What time are you doing it, Brittany? Is it gonna be, because so it's 11 p.m. here, so are you doing it in like a couple of hours, or when are you doing it? Because I wouldn't mind clicking on and watching that. Thanks, Lenny. Have subbed. He can relate with mum of 3 boys. Yeah, you both got 3 boys. Yes, Simone, that's true. Hello, Ryan. Everyone's saying hi to you, Ryan. And Brittany said your hubby's so sweet for checking in on your live. And oh, Lenny, she's talking Dutch to you. She said, "Hoe gaan het?" He said, "Baie what?" Baie goed. Thank you. Sorry, my Afrikaans isn't good. And Sylvia said, oh, hi, Ryan. Lovely to see you. Bianca said, hello, Ryan. I'll catch up on your videos, Lenny. Thanks for all the sweet things you said about me. Sylvia, you deserve all of the lovely comments and more. You are an amazing person. And I really hope that I can meet you in real life one day. Yeah, hoe gaan het, Ryan? All of them amazing. Yeah, Ryan.
People exchange this time for going to a work, and then
Ryan was just saying, because when you're talking, they can't hear you, so then they'll be waiting. Ryan is just saying that he really appreciates you taking the time out to support my channel and sit with me and talk, and it's not something that I take for granted. And it's really important, because at the end of the day, there's a million things that you could be doing right now, but you're on here supporting me, and it's been an hour. So like he was saying, what you give out, you get back. And so I just think that what you're doing now, being so supportive,
there's so many good things going to come
your way. Yeah, Ryan said there's so many good things that's going to come your way.
It's just because they want to.
So click the X on the right of this button, and you'll see the like button. Yasmin, we don't have extra money to buy subs or views. I don't anyway. Don't do it anyway. It's pointless, isn't it? Don't add the kids in. No, I'm not gonna do it anymore, because the thing is, there's a thing. I mean, obviously it's gonna go off topic, but there's a thing that this COPPA thing, there's a guy called Ian, and he's a social media lawyer, and he's just made a video tonight, and he talks about how YouTube have failed to mention that the FTC actually said that there can be a a general audience setting. So it's not just a made for kids or not for kids. So if your content is predominantly made for adults, but kids could be watching it, or maybe you've got kids in, there should be a general audience setting. But apparently, an insider's told him that they're not going to do that because they'll lose out on revenue. Apparently, so they've just done it black and white, made for kids and not for kids. So there's no kind of like middle ground, which is unfortunate. And obviously so many channels now are finishing, or they could be terminated because of all these changing the rules and things like that. And I feel sorry for a lot of people who have built businesses around YouTube because everything's changing so much. Apparently, if you're monetized and they deem your channel as being for kids, or some of your videos are for kids, they will your monetization will be reduced by 80 to 90%. That is ridiculous. I mean, the CPM might make, if you don't know what the CPM rate is, like per 1,000 views. So if your CPM is only £6 per 1,000 views, and you're only going to get 10% of that, how are you supposed to make any money off it? So I'm just going to go back because hi 7727, nice to see you. This is a lovely lady and her dad. She makes lovely videos. Thank you for saying hi to me and my family. I really appreciate if you're still online, because I'm catching up with all the messages. So I'm just going back.
All the best.
Ryan just said to you, all the best, enjoy the day. He's just going to eat his dinner now, and it's like past 11 o'clock at night. He's exhausted after a busy day. So I'm just going back. Oh my goodness, I've got so many messages. I'm really sorry about this. So yeah, okay. Thank you, Yasmin. I just started a few weeks ago and I've loads of ideas. Feedback is always welcome. Lenny did a video really interested on burnout. She talks about how the symptoms got progressively worse, where literally she could not like function. And I thought it was an absolutely fantastic video because I didn't realize that burnout could be that severe. So if you haven't checked out Lenny's channel, I would really suggest you going over. She's got such a lovely home as well. And I don't always watch cleaning videos. I watch cleaning videos if you're making them, but they're not ones that I actively go and look for. But I watched one of hers and I really, really enjoyed it. So hi Jay, so nice to see you. So yeah, this is my type of organized. If you don't know who this is Jay, and she's a mum of 3 from the UK, and she is one of those supporters of channels that you want. She's just absolutely a really phenomenal, amazing person, and we talk off of YouTube as well. We send each other these voice message things on WhatsApp, and we get carried away. Sometimes it's like she'll send me a 10-minute message. I'll send her an even longer one, and yeah, she's just such a lovely friend. So I'm still just working down all these messages. I hope you had a nice meal, Jay, as well. Yasmin, I have a sub who is planted on my channel about 3 with only seconds of posting. Immediate thumbs down. It's just also funny to me. Goodness, they took the second to thumbs down. So they just, as soon as you upload, they come and they just do a thumbs down. How ridiculous is that? It's just not necessary, is it? We found it. Thank you. You look so well. Oh, thanks so much, Jay. I was really worried that I was going to be dead rough, but I've got one of these like big lights here. So maybe it's making me look in a better light. I'm dreading the negative comments. I still worry about them now a bit. Like I had my first negative one on Caleb's channel. Caleb's my son, if you don't know who he is. And it was nasty. But this guy's channel, it was really weird. And he was like saying, oh, that Caleb's going to drag kids to hell and all this stuff. And I thought, why would you go and comment on a 7-year-old? Like, we just make vlogs, and when we go to Namibia on holiday, and his homeschool journey, it's just for him to document them types of things. And this guy just came over and wrote loads of negative stuff. So I have to hop off. Bianca, it's been really nice. I don't know if you've gone off already, but she said I have to hop oh, can't get my words out. Hop off. But thanks for the good conversation, everyone. Happy watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a really good weekend, Bianca, and I'll see you in your next video. I'm very open-minded and understand everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but we're human, so it's normal for us to react. Yeah, I totally agree. It's not, the thing is, it's difficult, isn't it, with the comments, especially some, I don't know if you've read comments, say, on bigger YouTubers, and they can get really, really nasty comments, and I personally get really affected by like really negative comments, and I in a way, it's like, I speak to Ryan about this. If your channel blew up overnight, like, how would you cope with, say, 20,000 comments on your channel on one video, and going through them, and if loads of them are negative? So in a way, I think it's nice when you grow slowly, because your comments build up, you can get a feel for the types of people that subscribe to your channel, and majority of the time, like in my case, pretty much everyone is really, really positive and nice and uplifting, and then it spurs you on to keep making more videos. So if you're getting them thumbs down, or you're getting any bits of funny comments, it's easier to handle, because you've got so many people who are, for one negative comment, you're going to have like hundreds of nice ones. Don't welcome it. Welcome negative comments and thumbs down, because that's activity in your channel. Yeah, I've a few of these, channels that help people grow, like give tips. They say that about the thumbs down and the comments. It doesn't even matter. It's good to have them, because at the end of the day, whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, there's interaction going on your channel, so that sends a message to YouTube that your video could potentially be good for being recommended. And on Lynn's channel, on my Goat Shed Live, she says, like, press the bell, and if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down, but leave a comment down below why you don't like it. And I think that's good, that at least you can get some feedback. So if your videos are a bit rubbish, then if they give you feedback, then you can maybe change things up a bit. Some people like being rude even though you have a good video. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And do you know, it's like Brittany was saying on one of her lives about some people coming on the lives and saying negative things, and I didn't even think that would happen. And I think Lily from the Valley, she had a weirdo guy coming on her lives, and that's one of the reasons why she doesn't make live videos anymore. I've had people making rude comments over cleaning, making it dirty. I know, I am really shocked. We've talked about this, haven't we, Jay? Or people being rude over what I feel is healthy. Like, I know there's some of these, like, people that fetishize, I don't even know how you pronounce it, fetish, whatever. And when Jay said that about, because I asked Jay, was like, what do you mean about being dirty? And she said, like, someone said, next time you're cleaning, make sure that you go in that angle, or whatever. So there's some people who must be going on these cleaning videos and looking at them in a different way, which I think is really bad, because we're there trying to inspire women and men to clean or whatever, and then you've got these weird perverts coming on. Riri, are you Filipina? Hi, want to visit Chelsea Football Club. Also, you like football, do you, Africa? My husband supports Liverpool. I'm not really into football. I like rugby union, which is what my husband used to play, but football, I don't understand all the rules. Gosh, ignore them. Do what works for you. Yeah. Cornwall. Oh, so would you like to go to Cornwall, Lenny? It's supposed to be really nice down there. I've never been before. Ryan's been to play rugby, and he said it was really, really nice. No more tags for me, please. I love you guys, and you can always chat with me on my community board. Yeah, Yasmin's active on a community board, and she puts pictures. She put a really nice picture of her and her boys before when they went out this afternoon, so you can communicate with her on there. Do you have an Instagram as well, Yasmin? So Yasmin said, yes, I am a Chinese Filipino, but my first language is English, second Tagalog, and third Spanish, fourth Chinese. Wow, that is amazing, Yasmin. So how come you learned Spanish? Did you just do that as a hobby? And tags are hard. Do you like doing tags, Africa? Because we were saying before that Lynn has tagged me in a bucket board. So it's a vision board stroke bucket like list that I'm doing, and I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. So I'm going to tag a few ladies, and if you want me to tag you in it, I can, but if you're busy, it's totally fine. And Jay, I was wondering, do you want me to tag you in that as well? The vision board thing. Yeah, I'm doing it because I love it for sure. Yeah, you're really passionate about it, aren't you, Jay? And that's it. I think it's really important to love what you're doing with YouTube and not just do it for to try and make the money, because it takes a while to make the money and you're not even making that much money anyway. Oh help, it's midnight and my kids wake up at 6, but I'm so hooked. Oh Lenny. That's what I'm like. I only end up getting to sleep sometimes at 2 o'clock in the morning and watching videos. I'm talking to Ryan, and then the kids get up, and then I am knackered. um, but I want people to make money out of it that are genuine and want to. Yeah, that we were saying about that before, Jay, about this whole clicking off business and how it can hurt channels, and we've talked about it before, about if someone clicks off, and even I don't know if Brittany's still on, she might be able to answer this question. But if someone skips the ad, then do you make less? And with the YouTube Premium, and where you're not getting ads, does that mean that the person won't make any money if you're watching the channel? Because I don't know about that. I mean, Jay was speaking about this the other day. Yasmin, how many languages do you speak? Wow, I know, isn't that amazing? I can't believe that. My boys were asleep already. He having a lazy day tomorrow. That's good then, so you can just relax. Yes, the tag was hard, but I had a great time with it. My internet has gotten slow. I am only catching a few words and it starts buffering. Totally enjoyed the chat. Thanks so much, Lynn. If you have to go, then it's not a problem, but it's been really good you coming on the live, and I really appreciate you being here and supporting my channel week in, week out. And I will be back to watch your next video. I'm looking forward to it and getting that tag done as well. Africa, I always wonder what I'm good at. I know it's when he asks me these types of questions, I really struggle and I have to ponder on it for a while. Superpower, being organized, thinking for a positive. Yeah, I think that is your superpower, Jay, definitely. And your channel, we were talking about like what is your main, like what summarizing your channel. I think your channel name summarizes everything. I can speak English, a little basic Tagalog, basic Spanish, and very little Chinese, but I can write in all four if I focus long enough. That's amazing. That is really good. I only can speak basic Spanish, and I can speak basic Greek, and I can write and I can read Greek. But even though I can write and read Greek, it doesn't mean that I understand everything that I'm reading, but I can read it. Love you, Simone. You're the best. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Sylvia, I'd say I'm good at nurturing. I feel I can make all my family, included hubby, feel emotionally happy. I think that's absolutely amazing, and you can just see how well your twins are doing and how happy your hubby is. You're doing an awesome job, Sylvia. I'm good at stressing out. Oh, Lenny, do you know your house is absolutely beautiful. I think you're good at styling your home, and you look, what's the word? Is this a word? Impeccable. When I see you on your videos, you look really amazing. So I edit on my laptop. I edit on my laptop as well. I wouldn't even know the first clue how to edit on my phone. No, I can't speed up cleaning videos, and when I do them and watch them over, I feel it's boring and don't have a lot of music options. When I've done the video, I watch some people's videos when they're cleaning and they look phenomenal, but when I do it, like it does for me, it looks boring, and I don't feel like I've done a really good job. So I just and I hate cleaning anyway, so I just don't, I can't do them. They're not my passion to do. I like the cooking, but again, they look quite boring as well, but I really do love cooking. I want to need a laptop, that's my wish to Santa. Oh, I hope you get one soon. Did you, with the monetization and everything, are you almost at the threshold? Because if you didn't know as well about the threshold for YouTube, I'm going to make a separate video about this, but when you get monetized, you need to earn a certain amount of money before you're paid out. So on the YouTube, what's it, like help page, they've got a list of all the different currencies. So if you get monetized, you need to earn in British pounds, £60 or $100. They send you like a PIN number out to confirm your identity, and then you will be paid. I think you hit the threshold before the 21st of the month, then you will be paid the following month. So currently, I'm not at the threshold yet, and obviously the 21st is gone. So I hope that I can reach that threshold in December, but who knows? Yeah, so I also use my desktop, decor, home decor, shopping, Yasmin said. And Avika said they must be buying the views. Yeah. If they're right off the bat getting 600 views, it I don't I know some channels just blow up and they're just really popular straight away. But that's one thing I've noticed. I don't know if any of you've noticed this before. Whenever I've seen a channel doing really well straight away, sometimes they have another like social media account. So I've seen some people have loads of subscribers on Instagram, and then when they've set up a YouTube channel, not all of the followers, but a lot of the followers move with them onto YouTube and vice versa. So it could be that you could see if they've got an Instagram account, or they could be buying the views. Um, so I would like to do bulk filming my videos and hours live after filming. Yeah, Brittany talked about this in one of her lives, and she said that she'll make like loads of videos at once, and she'll change your top, and I think she said she'll change your hairstyle as well, and then make them in bulk. I've been trying to do that more recently, and I think it does save on time to do so, especially if it's sit down type of videos. But if you're out and about vlogging or making cleaning videos or stuff like that, it's really difficult, isn't it, to try and bulk do them. iMovie's simple, but can't really speed up cleaning videos. Oh right, I didn't know that you couldn't speed up speed it up on there. So I'm really behind on the messages. I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry about that, Sylvia. You said, hi, Ryan, lots of love and respect to you for being an amazing husband and father. I'll tell him that. He's just in the living room. Mike has decided to wake up again, so he's laughing away with his dad in there. When it's late at night, if he hears Ryan coming and he's asleep, he'll wake up because he wants to spend time with him, which is really sweet. I think speed works better on desktop than phone. I use that Filmora. I've talked about this before, and you can speed it up to all different really sped up, like silly fast, or like different amounts. I don't even know what the proper terminology is for that. So Lenny said, breeze with me, you have an Apple MacBook then. And Jay is saying hi to Sylvia. I've got a HP as well, but mine's a laptop. And yeah, I've got Windows 10. I don't know why people will pay for subs and views. I know it's crazy and it's not cheap, Jay. Like, if you wanted to just have like 1,000 not 1,000 views, it might be about £6, which isn't that much, maybe like $8-9. But if you wanted 50,000, you're probably looking like £100 or something like that. You might not even make that off revenue. And I'm sure that YouTube, especially if you've been monetized, if you're buying these views, I don't think it's going to make you any money through through the monetization. It could end up really messing up your channel. I was saying that before. Ryan, call me, yeah. Cool, that would be great help for future reference. Shame people can't have their children on the channels. I know, I'm really gutted about it. I'm wondering, because there's that big massive petition now that's been sent to the FTC in America. When I checked last, it was at like over 600,000 views. Not 600,000 views, 600,000 signatures. So I hope that things can change, because like I said, there's some channels that are made, like, I don't know if you've seen this channel before, and it's a guy who talks about like, say, children or people that have maybe like disabilities, or I'm trying to think, I want to use like the right terminology. He goes and he interviews lots of different people, so they might have been born with, blind or something like that, and then he'll sit with them and talk to them, and apparently his channel's been affected, and his comments have been turned off, and his revenue's gone down, and he's not doing it as a business, he's doing it for like a not for profit, and he's helping these people. So I really feel bad for channels like that. And I mean, I know some children will watch that type of videos, but I would think it's mainly adults that would be watching it. So breathe with me. Her name is Africa Lenny. Yes, it's slow at first, but I have to wait until it optimizes. And Lenny says, Yasmin, we are so similar. Yeah. I am a cleaning video girl. You are really good at cleaning videos though, Jay, and you have a lot of tidbits. You're an expert when it comes to cleaning. I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to get on. Oh, don't worry about it, Jay. It's fine, honestly. I mean, I was worried a bit about the time, especially for anyone who subscribed from England with it being so late on a Saturday night. But I just thought it's been playing on my mind, as you know, about this whole clicking off in the first 5 seconds and not having genuine, like people genuinely supporting. And that's why I just thought I'd come on tonight and talk about it. But I just don't, I don't reckon they would watch all of it, but I'd really love it for the people that are doing it on my channel particularly. I'd love it if they'd watch this video and just do me a favour and not come and just don't, just be, if you want to be subscribed, but just don't watch any of my videos if you don't have time to watch it. I'm sorry the phone keeps rocking all the time because it's on like a little skinny stand. So I feel awful. No, don't feel awful, Jay, honestly. Yasmin, I'll catch up with your series. And Sylvia, hey Jay, lots of love to you. I need full concentration for that, Yasmin said. It could have been a bit better meal, or we'll tell you later. Oh, that's a shame. There's nothing worse is when you go out for a meal and then it ends up not being that nice. I don't like that. When I go out with, well, we don't go out that often, but when I go out with Ryan, he usually lets me choose what he's going to have. And if I don't like my meal, then I can nick his, which is nice. Does any of your partners or hubbies do that as well? I heard that it's not good to use the scribe word, but the real word. What do you mean, the real word? Do you mean like sub for sub? Like if someone says sub for sub, or please subscribe to my channel? Like, do you mean that you shouldn't say that? I really need to get some sleep, super mums. Don't want to go, but need to take good care of myself. Yep. Hope to catch up sometime again, Simone. Thanks so much for this. It was like drinking tea with you. Oh, that's so nice, Lenny. I'm really, really glad that you came on, and I hope you sleep well. And I will try and do another live again because I really enjoyed this. But I'd love to ask any mums if you do want to come on a live again, if you have any topics or questions that you'd like me to answer, or you want to get a discussion going, then please let me know. And if any of you are going to do any lives, then let me know, because you have taken so much of your time out for me, and I want to repay the favour by coming on to your channel and supporting you, watching your videos. And if you do a live, then I will be there. Have a wonderful Lenny. So yeah, Lenny's really lovely, Sylvia. And I was just saying about, well, you were here, weren't you, about the burnout video. If you get the chance to check out the channel and watch that, it was really good. Are you kidding? Someone said that on Caleb's channel. Yeah, I could not believe it. They literally, Jay, I ended up reporting the channel, so the comments gone. They took his kind of like description, and it says like, "Hi, I'm Caleb." And he reworded it, so he said like about like Caleb, it says Caleb likes healthy food and wants to teach kids about food, and he said Caleb doesn't want kids to be healthy and he wants kids to eat junk food. And on one of them it says he goes down sand dunes in Africa, and he's put he goes down sand dunes to hell, and just really stupid random, just like a random rant. And I'd not seen the comment. They put it on like a month ago, but because I've not been really paying much attention to Caleb's channel because I've been focusing on mine, and when I was finishing my dissertation, I didn't notice. And then I clicked on, saw this message, but oh, is it really nice? And then I read it, and I was really shocked. But like I said, this guy, when I clicked on his channel, it seemed like he was a bit of a weirdo. So yeah, I reported his channel because I thought it's not nice that he's going on people's channels and saying stuff like that. So wonderful night, lol. Jays loves cleaning. Yeah. Sorry, I can't read these words. Messages vision is blurred after some time, but I'm here. Hi, my friend. Hi, everyone. I'm saying hi, everyone. I read people's comments out loud. I'm sorry, because it's getting late. Sorry about that. So you're Korean. Oh, that's lovely. So we're just talking about people clicking off within the first 5 seconds. If you've experienced that, I can't pronounce your name because obviously it's in Korean. But if you want to add to the chat, then please, you're more than welcome to. So people do look at these cleaning videos differently. Yeah, I think that, to be honest, not changing the topic too much, but I feel like I think we might have talked about this before, but I feel like there's some weird people out there and they could sexualize the most random things. Ooh, that's nasty. How there are so many pervs. Once someone told me my daughter was sexy. What? Are you actually being serious, Sylvia? If you've not been over to Sylvia's channel, she has twins and they're the same age as my baby, so nearly 15 months old. And they said that. That is absolutely disgusting. Did you block them then? And did you report the comment, Sylvia? Not a lot of Filipinos watch cleaning motivation, so when they saw my house, they were disgusted. It's not the super messy every day, but I would rather watch real mess. I can't believe they was disgusted. So did they actually say I'm disgusted? That is really bad, honestly. That's one of the reasons that I was a bit worried. I mean, I love it when I see channels where it is a real mess and then they really clean it up. It really inspires me. But I worry that if my house was really messy and then I was like, oh, here's my messy house, and then cleaning up, I'd be worried about being judged. The pregnancy ones as well, the guys like to see the belly. Yeah, I agree with that, Sylvia. When I was doing my bump update, some guys was coming on and saying, oh, really nice belly and stuff like that. They're so weird. Really, really weird. You're kidding, really, Sylvia? That's just shocking. Yeah, I think that is absolutely diabolical. Hi, Lily. Nice to see you. So we were talking about you before, Lily, about your live chat with that when you had a nasty comment, because we were talking about having negative comments. If you've had any negative comments, would you mind sharing down below? Because some of the ladies here, they're getting started with YouTube, and they've been talking about how they're not going to be looking forward to having negative comments. And like, I don't really have a thick skin for like dealing with it when I get negative comments. I've not had a lot, but if you've got any experience and any tidbits on how to deal with it when you do get negative comments. I'm doing great, Jay. I love you. How are you doing? No, my mum is Spanish Filipino. Oh my word, that's amazing. So she moved from Spain over there, did she? Whereabouts in Spain is she from? Lily of the Valley, Lily of the Valley. Yeah, when my kids, when I play Lily's videos now and the song comes up, they like know straight away who it is. um, Hey, so hi, nice to see you, Adventurous Life Squad. This is another lovely channel that's been really pivotal in getting me to 1,000 subscribers. They played all of my videos on a playlist on multiple devices, which was really, really kind of them. I never thought about doing that before, but I've been doing that more recently, especially if people's watch time is really low, because that's another topic in itself. But how difficult is it to get to the 4,000 watch hours? People always focus on getting the subscribers, but I think the 4,000 watch hours is really, really difficult. If you're doing these, obviously, these lives, it can help a lot, especially if people's coming on. So I can understand why a lot of people do the lives. But what I can't get my head around is when people do lives and then they call it a silent live, and then you click on it and there's no one even sat there, and it just runs for like 3 hours and there's no one even on the video. But again, that's against the terms, isn't it, of YouTube? You're not supposed to make like videos like that. I wonder whether that's why they think like they've changed the rules as well, which says that if they want to, if they don't find your channel commercially viable, they can disable your channel, throw you off the platform. Because I do feel like some people are taking advantage, aren't they? You've got people making really good content, and then other people, they just want to get monetized, and then they'll just make these live videos and no one's even on the screen. It's crazy. Oh yes, tag each other and I will watch with a cuppa. Make it lovely, you guys. Hee hee. Yeah. I'm gutted I missed the clicking off, as it is an issue. I have noticed that lately. I think I mentioned you at the beginning, Jay, about it, because Jay was saying that recently arrows have been going down and she's been getting red arrows and people have been coming over to her channel. And when I was talking to her about it, because there's one culprit, I don't want to name names, but there's this woman, and she commented on one of my videos, and I thought it was so lovely. It was so in depth, and not, I won't say in depth, but it was something like, you make the most amazing content, and I believe you're going to do really well and all this lot. And I thought, oh wow! So I went over to her channel and started watching some of the videos and commenting and all that. And then I don't even think she'd like the comments, or she might have liked the comment back, but she would never write your message back. Then she'd come back on the channel, write another really like message. But then I'd be watching some of you guys' channel and I'd see she'd be popping up and it'd be the exact same message. And then I saw one on Sylvia. So then I said to Sylvia, do you know this woman? She's leaving like generic comments. So me and Sylvia was talking about it. And then I got talking to Jay about it. And then Jay went through her channel and then saw that similar things have been happening where generic comments have been left on hers. And it's like, I don't know, if I felt kind of like, not betrayed, but do you know, like if you're investing time in someone's channel, you're really writing really nice messages, and then but it's a good tactic what she's done in a way, because she's like got loads of subscribers and she's got loads of views as well. But I've stopped watching her videos now, and she's not been coming over to my channel anymore, so maybe she's got the hint. And I think I might have said on one of the videos, like, do you just write the same message on everybody's one? But she never replied back. But I just think it's bad. It's really bad. Have a good time, my friend Sylvia and everyone. Thank you so much for coming over. Love you too, Sylvia. All good here. Been out for my hubby's birthday, so was late getting on here. Oh, I want to hear Greek, talk Greek. Oh my goodness, you're putting me on the spot, Yasmin. Oh my goodness. So hello is Yasu, and thank you is Efharisto. Parakalo is please. So there's a couple of words making me blush. Yeah, happy birthday to your hubby, Sylvia. Your superpower is you for sure. Yeah, she's so awesome, isn't she? Same. I did not like cleaning and found cleaning motivation help a lot. Yeah, I after coming across Jay's channel, she definitely inspired me to get making some cleaning videos and actually cleaning and organizing. So like my first one, I did like a closet transformation with my mum, and we made a bit of a laugh of it. And it's really, I do feel like when I do watch these cleaning videos, they do give me a bit of a motivation. And I think if maybe I did film them, it might make me keep on top of things. So maybe I will try and do some more cleaning videos. How sweet. You wish him a very happy birthday. You're the best wife. Thanks for all your kind compliments. Yeah, she's just so lovely, isn't she? Jay's been making some videos on self-care recently, so if you're not subscribed to Jay's channel, I'd really check it out. So like we was talking about with the cleaning and organization, she like makes care packages up for a family, and she talks about different things to have over the winter to make sure that all the family's all right, like different essential oils and vitamins and things like that. And just things really, like Lenny's not on here now. It would have been good if she was still here but maybe she'll watch the end of this back. Just really useful tips. So yeah, all this week she's been doing that. I need to catch up on this morning's. I've not watched that yet. Hi, Crystal. I'm sorry if you've been on the line for a while and I don't even know what time it is and I've not said hi. I'm just working my I can't get my words out, sorry. I'm working my way down the list. So we've been talking about people doing sub for sub and clicking off in the first 5 seconds. Have you had any experiences of this? Do you feel like your watch time gets affected? Have you seen any like generic comments? And yeah, just so we're just talking about them kind of things, and we're just going through the messages, talking about all sorts. Bless you, thanks so much. Glad I inspired you. Yeah, you definitely do inspire me, and you know how to cheer me up when I'm feeling down as well. Red arrows are showing things going down on your channel. Don't get it all, but I know it's bad. Sorry, replying to but mum first. Yeah, it's Yeah, Harry Store is F Harry Store is thank you, F Harry Store. What's a red arrow? Yeah, have you seen them before? Like if you go on your analytics, especially with this new studio, it'll show you grey if it's kind of like equal. It'll show you green upwards arrows if your watch time's up, your views are up and everything. And if you get red arrows down, that shows that your views and your watch time and potentially like could be your view or your watch time or whatever has gone down. So it can give you like a snapshot of how of how your channel's doing. And also there's like the different graphs and stuff, but I'm not an expert on all the analytic kind of thing. But Jay's been saying about that, that everything's been pointing down, which would suggest that whoever's been coming on a channel, like, because your channel has been growing, hasn't it, Jay? You're like 830 something subscribers now. So people have been coming on and leaving comments, but it looks like they're doing the whole, go over and like, because with Jay, I've said this before in one of my monetization videos as well, is I really feel sometimes that people might target other people who they know watch all the video, because if you're wanting someone to support your channel and say you go on, say like someone else's channel and you see that this person's wrote a really thought out message, there's a good chance that that person's actually sat through and watched the video. So you want that person to come onto your channel and support you, because one, it's good, it makes you feel good, doesn't it, when someone's watching your video and they're really taking the time out to write a nice comment. But two, obviously it's going to help with your growth of your channel and your watch time. So I feel like sometimes some of these people that's maybe coming on like my channel, like Jay's channel, we're investing a lot of time watching their videos, but then when they come and watch ours, they're not even watching anything, they're just writing a nice video and then they're clicking off. It's just so frustrating. I've missed some messages. Yes, I remember that lady leaving the same comment on everyone's channel. Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we, the other week? I've missed so many. Oh, I didn't say bye to Africa. If you're still on Africa, I'm really sorry that I never got to say bye. It just skipped. It skipped all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, so Crystal is, if you've not been to Crystal's channel before, I really, really love her content, and I love her shopping hauls and her cooking, and I like her most recent video with the tomato sauce that she made. That was really awesome. That's true also, Simone, with the social media gaining a lot of views from other accounts that they tie in. Yeah, I think a lot of people, if they just blow up, they might have had an Instagram account, told the subscribers to go over. Like there's a channel, like if you ever type my name into YouTube, there's another woman and she's called Alana Simone. Now she has got not that many videos, but she's got loads of subscribers. And then when you go over to her Instagram, she's got a huge following over there, and I think like she might have some brand deals for her and stuff like that. So I can understand why. So she's got loads of. It's kind of like the opposite. She's got loads of subscribers, and her watch time's a bit less than mine, views, and then mine's the opposite. I don't have that many subscribers, but my watch is more. Sorry, I'm getting all like muddled up now. So yeah, I'm just having a look now. Sorry. So I'm glad you came on and talked about the 5-second issue. The food was lovely. Does anyone know if clicking into our own videos to reply to a comment hurts our channel? I purposely reply to comments in the studio app. I worried about that. I mean, I don't know. Is it different? Like I usually go on that comment bit, like in that studio apps, and I can reply to messages instead of going on the individual videos. But what I've noticed it is with YouTube recently, in the past, if I clicked on it, if I say like you wrote a message on my video and then I clicked on that comment, it would take me to the video and it would play. Sometimes it does that and sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, obviously I feel better because at least I'm not uh, making my watch time go down if I'm clicking off that device. But am I right in thinking, I don't know, and I don't know if anybody can shed any light on this, but I thought that off your device, if you watch it once, if you click on it again, it doesn't register it, because some people, I suppose, could keep watching a video over and over again and then it registers a view, but I might be wrong. I'm not too sure about that. It'd be interesting to find out though. So yeah, I don't like the red arrows. It's made me a little sad that people are doing that. Never thought about it, but I am now, and I don't like it. I know, I'm so sorry for mentioning it, TJ. It's really frustrating that people are doing this, and it really does hurt the channel. I would love to watch every video. I would love to watch every and any live you will make, Simone, and I'm always here to support you. Thanks so much, Sylvia. Don't know, but I do. There, I reply on my channel, not the studio app. I don't think it hurts to comment back from the studio. Yeah, I think it's better to do it from the studio than going on the video, just to be on the safe side. You don't want to risk it, because otherwise you'd end up having to sit watching your watching your own video, wouldn't you? So it doesn't hurt the watch time. I'm so glad you reported in. That's so bad. I just can't imagine how that made you feel. I felt really horrible for a little bit after, and I was like, I just couldn't. And then I just thought, right, when I went on his channel, I saw that he was a bit of a weirdo. I thought, just let it go, send the thing, and then hopefully if it's reported, then YouTube can take it from there. So I don't know whether anything's happened with his channel because I didn't write it down. I reply in the app 98% of the time. Yes, the app is fine, but wondered if clicking into your actual video to reply would hurt it. Yeah, I haven't got a clue, but if I ever do by accident, I end up letting the whole video play just in case. To focus on watch hours then subs. Yeah, if any of you are wanting to build your channel, subs, it's great to have the subscribers, but the watch time, I will be focusing on getting that, because I've seen quite a few channels now that they even have 2,000 subscribers, but they still not hit that watch time. So if you can get that going and get people who are genuinely supporting you, and if they've not watched all your videos from the beginning, you could even suggest to them, oh, obviously if you're liking my content, I've got quite a lot of videos if you wanted to watch them on a playlist. Like I've done that quite a few times without anyone asking. I'll just play all of the videos. So yeah, yeah, I really don't like the silent streams at all. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Like there's just no one even there. I think they're nice when, do you know, like these ones where it's like white noise for the baby, or there's a view or something like that, and there's like nice music playing. I can totally get that. But when it's just like, imagine me just going nowhere now and you just see my wall and that's it. It's just weird. um, I'm just going through that I was showing, yeah. No worries, and yes, I've had my first share with people like that. I feel like I can now tell who actually watches the video. Crystal said, how do you know that they're actually watching the videos? Like, what kind of comments do you have? Can you give us some of your knowledge on what kind of signs to look out for to know when they're definitely not watching? Because obviously you've got the nice video or just loads of emojis, but sometimes, like on Brittany's live stream, she was saying that there's some people who will maybe watch the first 10 seconds and skip through halfway and maybe write something from that part and then go near to the end and then do like write something else. But I've seen it before, like when I don't know whether they deliberately do it or not, and I think it's good in a way because then you know whether someone's watching or not. But say, is it I don't know the full channel name now. It's gonna annoy me. She's called Jennifer, and she recently made a video about I really wish I remembered the name now. Is it Mind something? She's got an Instagram account as well, and a recent video she made was doing up care packages for people, like handing them out at this time of year, like to homeless people or people that don't have anything. And sometimes she'll talk in cleaning videos or cooking videos, and she'll ask you questions. So then you see in the comments people answering the questions, so you know that they're watching. So I think that's a good way, isn't it, of seeing. But some people, they don't want to answer anyway. But I think sometimes that's a good way to know if someone's watching or not, if you ask a question. I did that one on one of my videos the other day as well, actually. So I'm just going back again because I've missed some. I tried to take a picture to show you all the red arrows, but it won't let me. Yes, it's been growing now, but now it's just all red arrows, so it doesn't feel like I'm doing good. Don't give up, Jay. Like I said, I think it's just you've probably got a bunch of people who's just coming on wanting you to support them, and it's no reflection on your channel. It's just and not just that. I've had ruts, and I said to you before about getting a bit stuck at say 700 subscribers. I was hardly growing at all, and my view time went down quite a bit. Like if you go on the Social Blade website and say you can look at your own statistics, and say if you look at mine, you'll see it's like all over the place where it dipped low and it felt like nothing was going on and hardly anyone was watching. Then all of a sudden it started growing again. So yeah, you're gonna have them seasons where it seems like you've got more dislikes than you imagined or whatever, but then it can all like completely change. Yeah, you're doing amazing. Don't even worry, you will be growing more and more each day. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Crystal says, thanks so much, Jay. How many watch time do you still need? Thanks, Sylvia. It's just been frustrating as I've never had these red arrows and they make me mad now. Yasmin, don't feel deflated, Jay. It will go up. Look at my views are low, subs are high because majority of my subs are after dumpster dive. That's the same with me. I've said to you before about my tea is quite cold now. I've said to you before about mine. Most of my subscribers came from that xanthelasma video, and when I was checking my statistics before, it said, I think he said 50% of my subscribers or people watching my video speak English, and 40% is Hindi, and then there's like smaller like language, not smaller languages, but the others. There's like little percentages with other languages. I always thought, wow, I can't believe that, but it's down to that xanthelasma video of the people clicking on, so they're very unlikely to come and watch all my other videos. So when you look at how many subscribers I've got, but the amount of views I'm getting per video, it's hardly anything. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think sometimes it's good, isn't it, to when you see some channels and say they've got 1,000 subscribers, but they're getting 500 views per video, or more. I would love that, but I suppose you never know. Hopefully in the future I'll get more views. So I'm just going back. Watch hours can be seen by clicking on the analytics. I click on my lifetime and it shows me my total time. Yeah, that's a total of what it is. When you are on a dashboard, it will say watch time. I have red arrows as well, Jay. Oh, Sylvia, but because you had a little bit of a break, sometimes it can do that, but then it'll start going up again. Keep making videos, Jay. We are all here for you. Yeah. Yasmin, I'm not sure where my watch time is. Yeah. If you go on the analytics, it's what Crystal said she's described where it is. Yeah, but it's under my newest video, so that's right. Yes, keep going, don't give up. No, the whole channel. Don't click on one video. On the main dashboard, Jay, it should show total watch hours of the channel itself. Yeah, I'm trying to remember now whereabouts it is on the. I can't get my laptop on, so I can't even have a look. Whereabouts it is. But I'll have to, if you can't find it later on, yeah, I'll have to have a look for you and then show you, or maybe film it and then send it to you on WhatsApp. Hi, Nancy. Nancy's on from Life's Blessings. So we're just talking, Nancy, about YouTube, about people doing sub for sub and not like writing generic comments. And do you have any experience of that where people have come over and said that they want to support you and then they don't, or say you just know that they're not watching your video and they'll just write a generic comment? So yeah, keep going, don't give up. Okay, thanks, Crystal. So I think from going on analytics overview, it's 64.7 watch time. So yeah, so you need 4,000 hours to hit the 4,000 hours to get the monetization, Jay. So I think Caleb's is probably at about, no, it might be even lower than that. Yeah. I'll go on your older ones, Jay, and watch them. Hope that helps. Oh, that's so nice. You've made more videos than me, so I can go through them all. I just feel the vibe from the comment, if that makes sense. Do you know what, Crystal? It's so funny. We were talking about that before, and I said I don't want to come across as being weird, but me and Sylvia have talked about this. You can feel it, and also like if it's the first time that they've come over, like even ones that have been supporting you for a while, you can tell if they're genuinely invested in your channel. But I feel like I can sense it when new subscribers are coming over, and if I go over to their channel and see what content they're kind of making. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, don't get discouraged, Nancy said. Yeah, keep going. Yes, we have to keep uploading and keep believing that we'll grow. I think that's the key, isn't it? You've really got to be consistent. Sorry, I've been MIA. My live starts in a couple of minutes, so I had to get prepared. I hope you can join me after. Yep, I will do, Brittany. So I've just seen the time now, so I'll probably keep talking for about another 5 minutes, ladies, if that's all right. And then I'm going to hop on to Brittany's live. If you want to jump over onto her channel and watch that as well, that'd be great. Brittany, if you're still here, what is the topic tonight that you are going to be talking about? So yeah, so it says, so I'll go, yeah, so I just feel the vibe. You're too sweet, Yasmin. Thank you so much. Yeah, it does, Crystal. We'll try and work that out too. No worries. I checked your older ones I can use while I do something in the house. One lady told me I hit subscribe. I am 335 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 2K subscribers. Please help me reach my goal. Just randomly come on your channel and just said that. That's what I don't get. I know that people want to grow, but surely, like, at least like say hi, or I like your content, or show some interest. Don't just come on and blooming heck, like 300 odd subscribers and 2,000. I suppose it's good to have a goal, isn't it? But I wouldn't be giving myself a goal of that when I was at 335 subscribers, blooming heck. And again, even if you get up to the 2,000 subscribers, are you getting a watch time? You know what I mean? I just can't believe that. I hate the subscribe. That is so cheeky. Um, um, so yeah, Nancy Homeskills as well, Sylvia. I met Nancy through Lily's channel. Yes, that will be lovely, Simone. I will do a WhatsApp and show you. Yeah, so check the Social Blade website out as well, and then you can see a snapshot, and then you can go on channel projection, and it'll show you where they think you'll be in X amount of months. But obviously, it can change. A month later, she sent me another comment saying, I'm a subscriber 525. I'm trying to reach my goal to 2,000. Can you help me? Honestly, how cheeky is that? That is so cheeky. Did you subscribe or did you just ignore her? Wise person, absolutely. And we really need organic followers who really just want to watch our videos and are going to stick with us. We will get there. I totally agree with that. Sylvia was saying yesterday, because do any of you experience this? Like, you tell your family that you're making YouTube videos and you want to make money off it, and if they don't understand it, obviously it's difficult. But if you talk to them about it and then you say, oh, would you be able to watch my videos, like, if you're busy, just put them in the background or whatever, and you don't feel like you're getting that much support, like you get more support from other content creators on YouTube. Do any of you experience that? Because we were speaking about that. So I was saying to Sylvia, it's just frustrating because you don't know how many people are genuinely supporting you because they want to, or whether they feel obliged, or do they like your content really. And I said in one of my other videos, I would just love it if more people came to my channel who genuinely love my content. And have you ever been really passionate about someone else's channel, and literally if they upload, you want to click on and watch it, And if they only uploaded 5 minutes, you gutted, you would love like a half an hour. If they made a 1 hour video, you would just watch all of it. That's what we was talking about. And it's them types of viewers, maybe ones that who aren't even on content creators. Yasmin, night, my lovely super fab chat, Simone. Yeah, I will catch up on your latest series. Sorry, I have to go. Thanks so much, Yasmin, for taking the time out to watch. I really appreciate it. The first time I did subscribe. So you subscribed, and then was this person not even bother coming over and watching any of your videos, Crystal? Because we were talking about that, like how frustrating is it when is I'm just well, Jay, thanks so much. You're all having oh, is Sylvia gone now? I'm just going back. Just nice to meet you. That was lovely. Monthly. Absolutely. I'm just looking. Yes, keep pushing. Do videos because it makes you happy. Okay, I need to go take my hubby to bed. He's asleep on the sofa. Are you going to carry him up, Jay? If I could picture this and send it to you, it would be hilarious. Are you actually carrying him upstairs, Jay? I'm going to have to message you later if you don't get this message. I hope you sleep well, Jay. Have a really good rest, and I'll speak to you soon. Yes, we will get there. You have great content always, though. I love watching you guys. Thanks so much for that. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Crystal. Yeah, it does. So I will just keep going. Lol, yeah, I can imagine. Thanks so much. You all have a lovely night. I'm keeping your videos running, just letting you know I'm still here listening. Thanks, Nancy. You have a wonderful night, Sylvia. Big hugs, Poppet. The first time I did subscribe. So the second time I saw the comment, I unsubscribed to her first and only person I subscribe to this day. Oh, Crystal, do you know what? That is so lovely that all this time, the people that you subscribe to, you've carried on supporting them. And how many people in total would you say that you are subscribed to? Because we were talking before about, I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. I felt, gosh, no, not carrying, gave him up. Gave him up and left him there. Please don't think I'm bad. No, Jay, I just had this vision of like, do you know, have you seen that film Blended before with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler when they go to Africa and she's carrying the son upstairs and she keeps whacking his head against the door? I just had this vision of you picking your hubby up and taking him upstairs, struggling him upstairs. Oh my goodness, sorry, I had to have a bit of a giggle then. So yeah, that is amazing. Oh, yeah. If you've not seen that film, you should watch it. I'll have to try and find a bit of a YouTube video and send you that clip. When me and Ryan watch that bit, we're always in stitches. It's really hilarious. Yeah, so I was saying before, Crystal, how many people would you say that you subscribe to, that you're supporting, and do you find it overwhelming always watching the videos and commenting, like, because obviously you've got to take care of your family and everything else? The second time I replied to the comment and told her she should really keep track who she's unsubscribing and subscribing to, because she already wrote the same comment and it makes her look bad. Did she say anything back? Oh my goodness. I was saying before, I don't know if you was on before when I said this, but there was a woman who was going around and writing like a really inspirational message. No, she didn't reply. I'm not surprised. That is so cheeky. She'd write something like, your video is just absolutely amazing. You're going to really make it on YouTube. And I saw the same message on Sylvia. So I went on and I said, oh, do you just go around writing the same message on everybody's channel? And she didn't reply back. But since then, I've not had come on any videos of me watching. So at first, it was very overwhelming to watch everybody. Yeah. I'm still overwhelmed with it now. I said it's really hard to juggle it, and I feel like I spend more time watching other people's videos than actually making content. And Jay, who's just gone off now, we were talking about that, and she said a lot of content creators, they have taken like a step back and they are just, you know, concentrating on making the content, and then if they can support people, do that. But I just feel bad because, you know, you want other people to reach their goals as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's getting that balancing act, isn't it? What I do now is only subscribe to watch people's channel that I enjoy watching. I've started doing that, and I really wish that I would have done that in the beginning. And we were saying that before about some of the people, say like, who were starting off with YouTube, like starters, you mean, to go on. So instead of just clicking on any Tom, Dick and Harry, to look, if someone comes over and they look like they're genuine, and you get that nice vibe, and you go and check the channel and you see that it's an interesting channel to support. And then I suppose you'll look forward to watching the people's videos then, don't you? I agree, Crystal. I think we should all do that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's better in the long run, isn't it? I've got 18 likes, 5 years still on. I'm really blown away because when I did this live the last time, there was fluctuating amounts, and at one time there was 12. Jay saying, I'm sorry, I'm still here, couldn't put down. Oh, you're so kind. I don't subscribe now, just because they subscribe to me. I have to be able to enjoy it. I need to take a leaf out of your book 100% because people are still coming over now, and I feel bad. And I'll subscribe, and I'll go and check out the content. I'll watch some of the videos, and then they don't come back. So I'm really going to have to be brutal and just stick to watching all the people that I like watching. So you do the same as well. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do that because there's not enough hours in the day, is there? And you obviously wanted to build your own channel up as well. So, oh, Elizabeth, who was on, she just sent me a message on Instagram, and it popped up, and she said all the 3 kids team tagged her at the same time, so she had to go off. I try my best to make sure the people who support me make sure I watch their videos first. Yeah, I think that's really nice, that, Crystal. And Elizabeth said, really enjoyed it and learned a lot too about watch time. So that's really good. So what I'm going to do, I hope you don't mind, ladies, but it's midnight here, and I'm going to try and catch a bit of Brittany's channel. I gave up watching a lot of big YouTubers. Do you know what, Crystal? That's what I did as well. I used to, before I started making videos, I used to love watching the bigger YouTube channels, and kind of like, do you know, like when you'd watch a series on TV, I would watch the videos every time they uploaded. And then now I don't have time to do that. Not to say, yeah, me too, I don't watch any TV. Yeah, it's not to say that even though I'm supporting the channels, thankfully, I'd say 8. No, I'm not even going to say 8. I've got to be honest. Maybe 6 out of 10. I really do like watching the videos. And then the other ones, I was saying before that I'll tend to watch the ones maybe that I'm not interested in that much, but they're really supportive of my channel and I want them to do well. And I'll have their videos playing while I'm cooking or in the background while I'm editing or whatever. But it's a juggling act. It's nice sometimes to switch off from YouTube and watch a movie and not think about it, but it kind of like consumes every part of my life. It's crazy, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I was saying, yeah, I'm going to go over to Brittany's channel and catch up on some of her live before I go to bed. And yeah, I also watch while I clean or cook. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea to do that, especially if it's a speaking video. So one where you're not needing to watch what kind of activities that they're doing. So if they're talking away, then you can be cooking and then you can just see what they're doing in the background, pick up on some key points, and then type in. What I do sometimes as well, if it's one where they're talking, I'll get the message ready, and then so if they're speaking about something, I'll write something, but sometimes it comes across as I'm just like writing bullet point sentences, but it's just I forget so easy sometimes, like with this mum brain of mine. So I like to make sure that, especially if it's a longish video, I start writing bits to show, because I want to show people that I'm genuinely watching the video, and that's why I'll try and, like, one guy said to me, he said, he's based in Dubai, and he's got a family and they cook and things like that. And he said, I like that you write like an analytical assessment of the video or something like that. And I thought, yeah, it must be like the academic side of my brain, like when I'm writing these comments, like, you know what I mean? But I just want to show that I'm not doing a generic comment. I want to show you that I'm actually supporting your channel, and that I'm watching it throughout, because I want you guys to all do well as well. Great live, well done. Really glad I got to catch up. Thanks so much, Jay, and I will speak to you soon. So I really appreciate you all being here, and I don't know, I can't tell off here who's on this, how I've got it, who's still on to say thank you. I know that because there's still 5 of you on, so I just want to say a big thank you to all of you for coming on this live, and if we're still here, you can leave me a heart emoji and I know you watched the video. I really appreciate it. Anyone who takes the time to watch my videos, if they can watch some more part of the video. I'll always watch your videos all the way through, Crystal. And Crystal, how far away are you from reaching your 4,000 watch hours? Just wanted to know, if you, obviously if you don't want to share, that's fine, but are you almost close? Because I was just saying about playlists, because obviously there's lots of videos, because we've not, it's been a few months, hasn't it? I'm about 3, so you're not far off. So I was saying before, Jay, before you log off, um, if, because you've got quite a few videos from last year, haven't you, Crystal? So I was saying that I'd be more than happy to click a playlist and watch all the rest of your videos and put a heart emoji. Yep, so Jay as well. So yeah, I think it's a really good idea to do it, and it works because Bev, are you still on your, because your sister out, the Adventurous Life squad, her sister, Bev, she recently got monetized, and she created a playlist and she shared it with people on Instagram, and everyone was watching it, and I was so happy because a few weeks ago I went on and she's been monetized. So it makes a massive difference, doesn't it? So yeah, I'll do it. I'll put it on my tablet and on my laptop. So yeah, so anybody who wants to do that, because at the end of the day, I don't think it's against the terms if it's not like we've got a bot doing it. We're actually watching the videos, aren't we? So yeah, I will do that definitely 100%, and I hope it won't be long until you're monetized as well, Crystal, because you definitely deserve it. You're such a lovely person. So yeah, and so anybody who's watching this, if they've stuck to it, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow as well, Crystal, because I'm going to be in the house all day, so I'll be binge watching your videos. So yeah, so anybody still watching this or who's clicked onto this later on, you could maybe comment in the comment section to, all right, I don't know whether YouTube will be happy if people are like, oh, just watch my playlist or whatever, but maybe if we could all connect, and then if anybody is, almost close like Crystal, it'd be really good just to give that extra bit of support to be able to get her over that line so that she can be monetized as well. So I really thank you all for watching, and I will definitely look to do another live. And when I'm doing another, I've got a video coming up tomorrow about when I met Neo and did a singing songwriting. I run a singer songwriter competition. So on that video, if you have any questions or anything for another future live, and please leave it down below, and then I'll make another one. I always watch everyone's full videos and don't skip the ads. That's really awesome, because that's just going to help to get the videos recommended, isn't it, and everything. That's what I do as well. Don't skip the ads. So fun, can't wait to watch. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's about 13-14 minutes long, but I wanted to talk about the whole experience and everything. I want to talk about the new YouTubes. Yeah, I have made a video for next week talking about why I'm not doing any videos with any kids in anymore, because my last 2 videos, YouTube's overrid, or whatever you want to call it. I said it wasn't for kids, and they said that it is. I'm just worried about that happening a lot, and I don't want to be losing my comments, and because there's all different things. Your monetization goes down. You're not allowed to share the video. There's all sorts of different things, so I don't want that happening. So I thought, you know what, I'll just do sit down ones instead. It is really hard, because I'm thinking the one where I went to the library with the kids, I don't think that's kid related, but they've said that it is. So I'm thinking, what if I'm just cooking and then one of them pop in? So every time now I'm like, please don't come in. Even now with the baby, I didn't want to be holding him just in case. Yeah, it's really frustrating, because I feel gutted about it, because especially my more newer subscribers, they've been seeing the kids in a lot more videos, and I really love all the lovely comments that you give me, and it seems like they are quite popular videos. So but if it means my channel being changed to say that it's only for kids, I'd be gutted, because I do like to make all these types of videos. Simone made hot chocolate, hot cocoa, and my little ones always love cooking with me. Yeah, and the thing is, it's like adults that's going to be watching it, but to these new rules, they'll say that that's deemed for kids because it's an activity that kids will like. So then when you get monetized, if you don't list it right, then you could be fined $42,000. Like, how is that? It's just absolutely ridiculous. So I've put a link in the great topics. It's really hard filming without my kids. They're always with me. Yeah, Nancy made a video about it because I watched. Was it Nancy? Sorry, Nancy, you did, didn't you? Because it's so late now. I can't even. I've totally forgot. This COPPA rules and everything. Yeah, because you talked about it, didn't you? About the home, about like with the homeschooling and everything. It's really difficult because, say, like with mine, it was talking about homeschooling, and I was showing what the kids was doing, but I feel like that was an adult topic. Yeah, I did. Yeah, sorry, I forget easily. I'm really really sorry, Nancy. So yeah, same here. My kids always want to help. So yeah, so it's really really difficult. That Crystal should be more like you. Yeah, you can just see that Crystal is a genuine decent person, and I just feel like my husband was saying before. I don't know if he was on at the time, Crystal, but he's saying what you give out, you get back. So all the kind things that you've been doing, you'll definitely get it back. Um, I just I think it's a shame because, especially if you're a mum, it's difficult. Kids are in and out all the time, especially if your other half isn't there. Yes, I will still share, but now I have to change the way I share. Same here. That it's gonna cause difficulties for a lot of people. And another thing as well, I don't know if you saw this, Nancy, and I touched on it before, but that Ian, I don't know what his surname is, but if you put in social media lawyer COPPA, it'll come up with two of his videos, and he made one before, and he said that YouTube's basically screwing people over because the FTC said that there could be a general audience section. So if your video happened to be for like a Lego video, even though kids like it, a lot of adults like it, so you could have that as a general. Yeah, I just watched him this morning. It was such a good video, wasn't it? That one, the original COPPA one where he broke it all down, and then he showed the article section of this general one. So I don't know whether I'll get a reply, but I emailed that FTC and said, if my video is directed at adults but potentially some things kids might like, then would I be in trouble, basically? So if they reply back, then I'm going to share the information. But the video that I've made next week, where I'm saying I'm not making any more family vlogs and that, I'm just going to put them on Caleb's channel, or I might set up like a Patreon account, but I don't really know anything about that. So in that video, I'm asking not any question, I'm asking for answers on that, because on my video with the eye, some people have said that they've managed to get rid of the eye situation, and they would have spent thousands of pounds otherwise, and they were like, oh, if I could, I would buy you a drink. So I thought, well, if I set up something like a Patreon account, I could put some kid content on there, and then obviously if people wanted to support my channel, then they could do it through there. But I've not really looked into it, so I'll have to do that. I'll be leaving soon for church, but I have really enjoyed this conversation. God bless everyone, and have a great night. I will watch the replay later. Thanks so much, Nancy. I hope you have a really, really amazing day, and thank you so much for taking the time out to come on this live. I really, really appreciate it. My girls have a channel too, and we are thinking of just making that a family channel. That's what I was thinking about doing with Caleb's, because they've automatically put all of his content as child, which it is. So I'm just gonna, I'll upload on his channel every now and again, and any family type vlogs, put it on his, and then just make sit down videos, these kind of lives, hauls, cooking and stuff, and just have that on my channel. So yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. It's hard to, because I love seeing us in the vlogs, in the videos. Yeah, it's really nice, isn't it, just to be able to have the freedom to be able to include your kids in the video as much or as little as you want, without feeling that there's going to be repercussions for it. So I really hope that after this, like the terms change, don't they, on the 10th of December, and then everything has to be adhered to by January. So it'll be interesting to see what happens over that time span, and see if channels are being terminated, but a lot of channels, I think, have been being deleted, haven't they? Yeah, it's really really sad. So yeah, I'm going to close this live out now. I can't believe it's been 2 hours and 18 minutes. It's absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for taking the time out, and I will see you all in your videos. And like I said, Crystal, I'll be doing the playlist, and I will put as many love hearts as I can in each video that I watch, but I will be watching them all. So have a look on your analytics, because hopefully I hope where I'm living it might like pop up. Yeah, so and thanks, Sylvia. I really appreciate you taking the time out to be here for the whole vlog, and for your friendship and for donating. It means an absolute, I've not even got words. Thank you so much. So I will WhatsApp you after this live anyway. So anyone else that is still on, I hope you have a really fantastic day or evening wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. All right, bye guys. If I can turn it off, I don't even know how to. Thank you. I'll see you in your next one. And say hi to your boys and your baby girl for me as well. Bye.